This movie nailed it.
Oh, fuck you.
All right. So, Guns Akimbo.
Yeah, this was our... We don't want to see the Ben Affleck movie, so let's watch this instead.
Currently seeing a limited release in theaters.
Very extremely limited. Like nothing... Like not even San Francisco, I looked.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not many places. But it's available on demand, so that's cool. Daniel Radcliffe plays a dude who gets guns bolted to his hands and is told to go out and kill.
Let's kill anyone. Kill.
Well, yeah, in a game. It's like, I brought up Series 9, The Contenders, which is like kind of an obscure movie at this point, but it was really notorious when it came out for being like, hey, there are all these reality shows going on with all this crazy stuff, like Fear Factor, like, what if there was a reality show where the contest was for them to kill each other? And yeah, that concept has been done before, but weirdly, this movie has a vibe of multiple other movies.
Yeah, we just kind of kept listing them off as we were watching it. Like,
I definitely got the same vibe as the guys who did Crank, Crank 1 and 2, and Gamer.
Or
that DNA is definitely in there.
Birds of Prey and Upgrade.
Yeah, in terms of the action sequences. I definitely got
a little bit Edgar Wright, but edgy.
A little bit. You brought Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah, Matthew Vaughn. Yeah.
Kind of like a little bit reminded me of Wanted. In terms of the action scenes.
Yeah.
And especially the office sequence. Wanted, yeah. So there are movies that have these like fuck you moments, like, you know, it's basically movies that teenagers will fucking go nuts over.
Yeah,
it's made for teenage boys, basically.
I can see this being a cult movie pretty quickly.
Yeah,
it's like destined to be.
It's movies that straight up give the middle finger to the screen. And you know, it's sophomoric, it's juvenile.
It's the Borderlands of movies.
It's crass. It's stupid. It does not take itself seriously, and they had a lot of fun with it, and it's fun to watch.
I kind of loved it.
I had a great time. We didn't even recognize her at first, but Samara Weaving pops back up. The girl from The Babysitter and Ready or Not last year. And Daniel Radcliffe is... I love his fucking performance so much.
Yeah.
He is, I don't know what movie to compare it to right now, but I know that I've seen a performance where there's like somebody who's really polite, just trying to get through a situation, which is just really horrible, which includes them potentially, you know, killing somebody. I don't know what movie I'm thinking of, but it's just the whole idea of like, oh, I'm sorry about that, excuse me. You know, like he accidentally shoots the cop and he's like, oh, just gonna hold that there. Sorry about that. Not gonna hurt you. Just, I gotta go. Like,
wouldn't that kind of be Upgrade?
No, but not in a comedic way. Upgrade was not funny.
I mean, like, there were some elements that were definitely meant to be kind of funny as he's, like, beating them. So he's going, oh, God, as moments. He's breaking somebody's face.
I mean, sure, a little bit, but overall, like, this definitely didn't have any moments like Upgrade did where, you know, the knife in the face part.
Oh, yeah.
That was just
I rewatched that recently and I completely forgot about that part.
Oh, I remember that vividly.
There it is.
But yeah, this movie, it has some great action sequences. The majority of the movie is just Daniel Radcliffe running from stupid situations with people trying to kill him.
In like his open robe and his underwear.
Yeah.
And these giant bear like slippers.
Yeah, he's got these giant fucking slippers that are like tiger or bear claws or something, and he's just running around with his bathrobe and his boxers, just freaking out, not knowing what to do with these guns. And it's got that thing, definitely got that thing from any show. I mean, you could trace this kind of element back to anything from like Nerve, that shitty movie with Emma Roberts or whatever last year, a couple years ago. What was it? Fucking, there's Gamer does it.
Yeah.
Fucking Truman Show did it.
Yeah.
Where you have the same characters watching the stuff going on screen throughout the movie. So you see the same characters pop up here and there, and as their days progress, like, you know, things change as what they're doing. Yeah. It's not a big thing. It's not consequential. The movie could have done without it, really.
Yeah, I mean, but that being said, it's like trying to get like the satirical.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, you know, internet culture bad, which, you know, it's not wrong.
I really did enjoy the comment streams they had going. Yeah. Some of the comments they had were pretty funny.
Like, what was one of the ones we both laughed at?
If I wanted to watch someone die miserably, I would go visit my grandmother. Like,
oh no, I was like, is this a Forrest Gump flash mob or something?
Yeah, no, just like clearly they're being edgelords. It's a really try hard movie in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
but if you just let go and just let those things just wash over you. It's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
Embrace it. If you're able to let that go and watch this kind of movie, like if you can still watch Crank 2 and have a good time, like I can. Dude,
I can watch Ghost Rider 2, and that isn't what you don't like.
No, I know. Crank 2 is better, though.
I agree, but still.
But yeah, if you can just let go and enjoy that kind of movie for being its own stupid, just childish, ridiculous bullshit, have a good time. Go see this. It's written and directed by the dude who did Deathgasm. So if you watched Deathgasm and enjoyed it, like I did, it's...
I feel like you're like one of the few people that know what Deathgasm even is.
No, it's actually kind of a cult classic right now.
Is it really?
Well, especially because one of the images from it became a meme. Because, there's the main character in it is like in this death metal band, right? And there's this one point where he has corpse paint on, like, you know, he looks like Kiss or Alice Cooper, and he's sitting in a park next to this like really cute, like just she's dressed like a preppy girl, you know, like pink sweater or whatever, and they're just sitting on a park bench next to each other eating ice cream out of cones. And it's been kind of a memed image recently. But it comes from that movie.
Interesting.
And it's just like this New Zealand indie movie that got a lot of attention for what it is, and it's on Shudder right now.
Okay.
It's a fun movie, but this comes from that guy, and it has a similar sense of fuck it, let's have fun, but with way higher budget, bigger stars, and more of like a Crank vibe as opposed to like a horror film. So, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Like, it's movies like, let's just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah,
and that's kind of the ride you're in for. Like,
plenty of stuff doesn't stick.
But like that being said, like we laughed quite a lot at this.
We laughed pretty consistently all the way through.
I think there's some characters like, yeah, okay, like it's someone like that. It's trying to arc. It's like, okay, it's pretty
his
fucking
friend
funny.
At the office,
like friend of the office, or
his office boss,
the homeless man.
Yeah, the homeless guy.
The homeless man is great.
Reese Darby as the homeless dude, and I was like, I know this guy from somewhere. Where do I know him? And the fucking manager from Flight of the Conchords, that dude is a homeless guy in this movie, and it's just so great to see him pop up.
Yeah, that's one of the best lines in the movie too. He's like, how do you know I don't know anything about programming? I could have been someone who failed a startup, and that's how I got over here. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, are you? Nope, I just sit there and smoke a lot of crack. You want to smoke some crack?
It's like, no, thank you. It's like, oh yeah, but it's that kind of ridiculous movie.
Yeah,
and
it knows what it is.
It knows exactly what it is, and has a great time with it. And I had a great time too.
Yeah, like I can see a lot of people watching this and going like, oh, this is just too juvenile for me. It's like, hey, you know what? Fair enough.
It absolutely is. It's edgelord humor in a lot of ways. It's very sophomoric. It's very crass. But if you can be into that, go for it. If you're not, skip it. That's
you
fine.
know what? Like, one thing I liked about this movie too, I will give it credit for, is compared to like other edgelord stuff that I absolutely just fucking hate.
Yeah, it definitely calls out like some internet toxicity.
Well, it's not. For one, it's not that full of itself, which I feel like edgelord stuff is. Like, look, guys, we're so deep and edgy, guys.
Yeah,
like,
this movie does not think it's deep at all.
No, at all. There's like a part
shallow.
towards the end where like the main villain is sitting there, he's watching his death squad get killed. well, that's not ideal. It's like
His
that
delivery
kind of,
is great too. Richter's delivery of everything is pretty great.
but it's not up its own ass. It's not trying to say anything ultra deep.
Yeah.
And
Samara Weaving is just great. I love her delivery of everything.
There is some genuine effort by the actors. They're not doing that smarmy kind of wink and nod to the crowd kind of bullshit. I hate an edgy crap.
Even though there is a moment where Daniel Radcliffe specifically just looks straight at the camera and is like, "Ah, shit," and you're like, "Ah."
But even then, Daniel Craig commits from beginning.
Daniel Craig
in
Guns Akimbo.
Yes.
James
should
Bond
be in the sequel.
James Bond wakes up after a night of binge drinking to find guns bolted to his hands.
No, that's his character from Lucky Logan. Or Logan. No, Lucky Logan, I was right.
Logan Lucky.
Damn it, every time.
Yeah. I gotta watch that too still.
Daniel Craig's great in that one too.
But yeah, that's
Daniel Radcliffe commits to this all the way through, and you can tell he's having such a great time.
Continuing his streak of really bizarre movies that basically trying as hard as he can to just say fuck you to his whole Harry Potter life.
I mean, he gives it every role we've seen him in.
Yeah,
outside of maybe The Woman in Black, he has given his 110%.
Yeah. No, he's fantastic, especially in roles where he plays kind of weird characters and
like Horns or Swiss Army Man.
Oh man, I love them so much. So yeah, this is a welcome addition to that stack, and I'm quite solidly a Samara Weaving fan after this.
Yeah, right.
I kind of was after Ready or Not. I enjoyed The Babysitter. I was like, intriguing. And then Ready or Not had me going all right, she's got it.
I've never seen The Babysitter, so I don't know.
It's on Netflix.
Is it?
It's a decent time. Okay. It's not a great movie, but it's a pretty good throwback, just kind of slasher style film.
Okay.
Starring a kid against a bunch of
homicidal babysitters.
Not quite, but I won't ruin it. But it's legitimately a child trying to survive against adults, but in a way that's kind of funny.
Okay.
So yeah, I recommend that. It's a good time. But this movie I feel like she got a lot more to work with in a comedic sense, and I really just love her style. So yeah, Guns Akimbo. Thumbs up.
It's a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah. Good time.
If nothing else, just watch Daniel Radcliffe spaz out for just an hour and a half.
It's just that one where he's like, "Hi." I'm sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Because we were both like, "Why the fuck did he say it like that?" Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Short review, but yeah.
No, short and sweet.
If you can track it down, go track it down. But it's on video on demand anyway. So
yeah, you can get it on iTunes. Just fucking do it. It's rentable for what, $6?
Yeah, I think it was
something like that. Go for it. Highly recommended.
Yeah. So.
And that's that.
Tomorrow's Upward.
Onward.
And Upward.
No, it's upwards and onwards.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's
we did it right with you saying it that way and then me saying it. If you saying it again, ruined it. I saved you. You buried us again.
That's what I do.
I know. That's our gig.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.